everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, have a seat. We're going to be talking about some really good information today, so you want to make sure that you're ready to take a few notes. This is part two in our three-part series on eating healthy on a budget, and today I'm going to share some quick meals for eating healthy on a budget. Last week we talked about meal planning and meal prep. And if you haven't guessed, one of the big secrets to saving money when you're eating healthy is to actually plan ahead. Eating healthy is not as quick as just grabbing fast food unless you have a plan. So, we're talking about secrets and tips so you can eat healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. So, thank you for joining me today. My name is Theresa Horne. I am the founder and lead trainer at Sisterhood of Strong. I'm so thankful that you're here joining me today and that you're making effort and strides to live a healthier lifestyle so you can live out your purpose. And let's get started with our five. I got 5 tips for you today. All right, so let's go. If you haven't, if you're joining me on Facebook, thank you for joining. If you're watching live on YouTube, you want to go ahead and hit subscribe so you can be notified whenever we go live. And and then you also want to make sure that you go back and watch our first episode in this series. So today we're talking about 5 quick and easy meals. And these are favorites. 4 of these are favorites for our family. The 5th one is a favorite for myself, but I got some picky eaters in my family, y'all. I don't know. If you have picky eaters, let me know in the comments. Maybe you're the picky eater. Maybe you're the picky eater. So just let me know in the comments if you are a picky eater or if you are responsible for cooking for some picky eaters, because that's not always fun. Right? Picky eaters can be a challenge. It always feels like an accomplishment when you get something that they like. So you need to put that on the list and see if you can make it faster so it can be a part of your go-to meals. So when I talk about these 5 quick and easy meals, they're like my go-tos when I haven't planned well or something didn't work out like I did plan, made the meal, and it was a total bust. These are the types of meals that will help you avoid that calling for a pizza or running out to a fast food restaurant when that's not in your plan. So 5 meals. We're going to start with the easiest, and these kind of build off of the things that you always want to have in your pantry. We talk about having a pantry, a well-stocked pantry, how that's super important when you're living a healthy lifestyle, because that means you always have certain things that you can go to, right? So one of the things you always want to have in your pantry is eggs. Eggs is a staple. You always want to have them in the refrigerator. And the first meal that I'm going to suggest to you is actually an oven skillet. Well, I call it a skillet omelette. So it's an omelet that you make. I make mine in a cast iron skillet, so you can put everything in it and then you just put it in the oven. It takes about 20 minutes to set, and then you have a meal. So this requires that you have a well-seasoned cast iron skillet, right? And that would be something that's on the essentials to have. Everybody should have a cast iron skillet, and this is one of the things that I like to make in my cast iron skillet. So it's a oven omelet, and you can pack all types of vegetables and meat in your omelet if you'd like to, but it's really quick and easy. And if you always have omelet or eggs in the refrigerator, then you can make it really quickly. So that is number 1. Number 1 is a skillet omelet. Number 2 is chicken quesadillas. So you could just make cheese quesadillas, but one of the things I'm going to suggest you always have in your freezer is boneless, skinless chicken breast, and you can add that to the quesadilla. So boneless, skinless chicken breast, you can just always have a big bag. It's one of the one of the things I suggest you always have a large bag of boneless, skinless chicken breast in the freezer. You can make them really quickly. It doesn't take long to unthaw that, and then you just make a cheese quesadilla, or a quesadilla, and then you add the chicken to it. You could just have a cheese quesadilla, super easy, and then it would also be vegetarian. Um, but we always generally have the chicken in the freezer, and my kids prefer it if we add chicken. Actually, they prefer it if we add pepperoni. So if you got pepperoni, you could add that too. But a quesadilla is quick, easy, less than 20 minutes to put that together, and that can save you money and time. So, number 2, chicken quesadilla. It could also be a cheese quesadilla. Number 3, with that chicken, you could make a salad and just have chicken on top, and that would be your protein. So you always want to have lettuce or a salad in the refrigerator. Now this could be like a all stops salad that you put together and you diced and chopped and everything. But since we're talking about quick and easy, maybe it's just lettuce. Or maybe you have a salad mix that you bought in a bag. All of those things would work. So you have the salad, you put your chicken strips on top, or you could also have tuna. One of the things that's also on the list is tuna. Have canned tuna always in the in the pantry. Tuna is shelf stable, so it's great to have on hand. You can buy it bulk and always have some in your pantry. So again, you can take that same salad we talked about, take out a can of tuna and put it on top of the salad, and there you go with dinner. So you can do salad with your protein source, whether that be chicken or tuna. Talking about the tuna, how about another tuna recipe? You could make tuna patties. Most of the time we talk about salmon patties, and if you are blessed enough to have tuna and salmon as go-tos in your pantry, then go ahead and go with salmon patties. However, tuna is a great option to do instead of the salmon in a patty. So you can make tuna patties, and there are actually great recipes for salmon patties where you bake them in the oven. So we're talking about baking the salmon patties or the tuna patties, so they're just a little bit healthier. You can go ahead and do them on top with a little oil, but if you bake them, you even get more bang for your healthy buck, and you don't have to watch them. You can just put them in the oven. They take about 20 minutes to cook up. And tuna patties, also really quick, less than 20 minutes from in cooking time, right? So tuna or salmon patties. And then last but not least, and this is the one that my family's kind of like, I don't really know about, but it's really good. And I think this combination, if I had first saw that recipe, came across the recipe at home, I probably would have been, that sounds nasty. However, it's salmon or in this case, tuna and a sweet potato. Now, the first time I had this, I was in Florida at a vegan restaurant, but they did have some fish options, and it's actually really good. So you have a sweet potato, and then you make your tuna salad, and you put it inside of the sweet potato. And the combination of the two it's really tasty. Now, I know you probably like, that does not sound good, but it's a really yummy dish. So it's tuna and it's stuffed inside of a sweet potato. Now we're talking about quick and easy meals. So how is the sweet potato going to be quick if you didn't prep it? If you didn't prep your sweet potatoes ahead of time, then you can do them in the Instapot. They are super quick in the Instapot. I think it's like 15 minutes to cook sweet potatoes in the Instapot, and they come out perfect. Now, if you don't have an Instapot, then you can do them in the microwave. However, the texture and the way they cook up in an Instapot, game changer. Completely a game changer. I love sweet potatoes in the Instapot. You can do other things in the Instapot too, but I think the sweet potato, 15 minutes, put your tuna inside. That's a great dinner. And I would say, if you expose your kids to that kind of stuff early, they'll probably enjoy it as well. I have one son who does. It's really tasty though. So you should try it. I know it probably sounds a little different, but you should give it a shot. So really quick, let's recap. 5 quick and easy meals. A skillet omelet. Omelet you cook in the skillet, you put it in the oven. Chicken quesadilla. A salad with either chicken or tuna on it. Tuna patties, or if you have salmon, salmon patties. And then tuna inside a sweet potato. Those are 5 quick and easy meals. Again, let's talk about how this is helping your budget. When we have meals that are quick and easy to prepare for ourselves, for our family, we can avoid that, oh, I don't know what's for dinner. We're going to run out and get something. Or, oh, we're starving. We're on our way home. We're going to grab something. You can go home and you can, all of these 5 things, you can get them done in 20 minutes. It's the same amount of time usually that's going to take you to go through the drive-through or to drive out somewhere, and it's going to be so much healthier for your family, and it's going to save you money. I don't know about you, but when we go through a drive-through, it's like $40, $60. And this is not high quality food. It's not even that tasty. So how can you save money and stay in line with your healthy lifestyle? You can have things at home that are quick and easy to prepare. So that means you need to have a well-stocked pantry. We're just talking about having things like tuna in the pantry, talking about things like having sweet potatoes, having boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the freezer. That comes from knowing what you'll eat, what your family likes, and having them on hand. It's not hard. You can absolutely do this. If you haven't thought about what's in a well-stocked pantry, if you're in the Sisterhood of Strong community, I think that printout is still there in the guide section on a well-stocked pantry. If you've ever done Plan to Eat, you have that information there. If you're like, Theresa, I don't even know what you're talking about. Plan to Eat is a meal planning, meal prep system that we run that a couple times a year, but you could also do it on your own. You can, if you're interested in that, let me know. But Plan to Eat teaches you how to have a well-stocked pantry and plan your meals ahead of time so you can, it can be something that you don't have to think about. It's just runs in the background like on autopilot. It makes everything so much easier. So if you have go-to meals, let me know in the comments. If you heard something that you think you might try tonight or this week, let me know. Over on Instagram and actually on Facebook too, I posted a recipe for turkey stew. It was so good, y'all. So good. We did a stew from the leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. It was delicious. And it's another way that you can repurpose your meals, right? We made turkey and leftovers once, and then we repurposed that turkey and made it into a completely different meal that was absolutely delicious. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to read through the comments really quick. Yeah, I know. They're so good. Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for joining. Yes. Good. Great comments. Thanks so much. Okay, so this is our second show in this 3-part series, and next week we will finish the series up on our last show on healthy eating, and our last show actually of 2021. The show will be taking a break until 2022 after next week. So next week is our last show of the season. I'm excited to be taking a break. I'll miss you all, but make sure you join us for our next show, and share and like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Theresa Horne. I'm the founder of Sisterhood of Strong. Have a great week.